Welcome to our video on 8 early signs of insulin resistance. Insulin resistance occurs when your body's cells become less responsive to the hormone insulin, which regulates blood sugar levels. This can lead to high blood sugar and type 2 diabetes if left unchecked. The thing is, in these early stages, insulin resistance often doesn't present many noticeable signs, making it a silent condition that can go easily undetected. That's why an estimated 1/3 of adults living with diabetes are not aware they have it. This startling fact emphasizes how important it is to recognize early signs associated with insulin resistance before it develops into full-blown diabetes, heart disease, or nerve damage. So today we'll explore the key early signs to look out for. Plus, stick around to find out how you can get 3 free gifts. Make sure you subscribe to Diabetics Talk for more practical diabetes information, and if you find this information useful, hit the like button to help us spread the word. Okay, first of all, what is insulin? Insulin is a hormone produced by the pancreas. Its primary function is to facilitate the uptake of glucose or sugar from the bloodstream into cells where it is used for energy. Imagine insulin as a key and the cells of your body as doors. In a healthy body, when you eat a meal, glucose levels in the bloodstream rise. In response, the pancreas releases insulin, the key, to unlock the doors of the cells, allowing glucose to enter and provide energy. However, with insulin resistance, this process becomes less and less effective. It's as if the lock has rusted or won't open. Despite the presence of insulin, the cells don't open properly, making it difficult for glucose to enter. And as a result, the body produces more insulin to compensate for the resistance. Over time, the increased demand for insulin puts a strain on the pancreas, which works tirelessly to produce more and more insulin. And eventually, the pancreas becomes exhausted, leading to decreased insulin production. So that's insulin resistance, which brings us to early sign number 8, persistent fatigue and low energy levels. An early and common sign of insulin resistance is persistent fatigue and low energy levels. This isn't your usual end-of-the-day tiredness, but rather a chronic feeling of exhaustion and lack of energy that doesn't go away with rest. But why does it happen? Remember how we talked about insulin as the key to getting glucose into cells for energy? Without efficient entry into the cells, glucose begins to build up in the bloodstream instead of fueling your body's functions. This lack of energy within cells can leave you feeling chronically tired and worn out, regardless of how much you eat, the amount of sleep you get, or how many cups of coffee you drink. Therefore, if you're feeling persistently fatigued and can't identify an obvious cause, such as lack of sleep or overworking, it's crucial to consult a healthcare professional. A simple blood test can determine whether or not insulin resistance might be contributing to your low energy levels, or identify another cause. In the meantime, aim for a balanced diet, regular physical activity, and adequate sleep, as these lifestyle modifications can help improve your body's insulin sensitivity. Number 7, frequent hunger pangs and cravings. If you're frequently feeling hungry or experiencing unusual cravings, especially for sweets, this might be a sign of insulin resistance. Despite eating, your body senses that it's not getting enough fuel. Thus, it responds by increasing your appetite. The aim is to encourage you to eat more in an attempt to supply more glucose for energy. But here's the catch. The extra food you eat, especially if it's high in sugars or simple carbs, can result in even higher levels of glucose in your bloodstream. This further exacerbates insulin resistance and continues the vicious cycle. Cravings for sweets and carbs are also common as your body seeks quick energy sources to try to compensate for the lack of glucose in your cells. Try to keep your diet balanced with complex carbs, healthy fats, and plenty of proteins. These can keep you feeling fuller longer, help regulate your blood sugar levels, and reduce cravings. Regular exercise can also aid in improving insulin sensitivity. Number 6, weight gain, especially around the abdomen. Another potential indicator of insulin resistance is unexplained weight gain, particularly around the abdomen. In a normal metabolic state, insulin helps your body store excess glucose as fat for future energy needs. However, with insulin resistance, the process is disrupted. The hormone's inefficiency in shuttling glucose into cells for energy means your body tends to store more of this glucose as fat. Furthermore, insulin resistance promotes fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. This type of fat, known as visceral fat, is not just an aesthetic issue, it's also linked to an increased risk of heart disease. As the insulin resistance worsens, it's like a snowball effect. The more weight you gain, the more insulin resistance your body becomes. This is because excess body fat, especially visceral fat, is known to further decrease insulin sensitivity. Number 5, high blood pressure and elevated cholesterol levels. High blood pressure and elevated cholesterol levels may not seem directly related to insulin resistance, but they are often seen together. Prolonged high blood sugar can damage your blood vessels, leading to increased blood pressure as your cardiovascular system works harder to circulate blood. Additionally, insulin plays a crucial role in regulating your body's lipid metabolism. When the body becomes insulin resistant, it can lead to an increase in the production of low-density lipoprotein, or LDL, the bad cholesterol, and a decrease in high-density lipoprotein, or HDL, the good cholesterol. This imbalance can lead to higher cholesterol total levels and an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Before we get to number 4, how about those free gifts? Discover an entire world of diabetes-fighting foods with our new book, 10 Incredible Foods That Reduce Blood Sugar. Plus, you'll discover the real reason why type 2 diabetes, obesity, and heart disease are increasing at an alarming rate, and find out what really works when it comes to preventing these illnesses by watching our free diabetes-fighting documentary. Plus, get a free recipe book, Amazing Alternatives to Rice, Pasta, and Bread, which contains over 50 delicious and easy-to-prepare recipes that the whole family will love. These gifts are free and waiting for you to grab them in the description box below. Now, back to our video. Number 4, skin changes. Changes to your skin can be visual clues of insulin resistance. These might include dark patches, skin tags, or other skin conditions. While these changes are often harmless from a dermatological perspective, they can serve as warning signs for underlying metabolic issues. One common skin condition associated with insulin resistance is acanthosis nigricans. This is where dark, velvety patches appear, usually in folds and creases such as the armpits, neck, and groin. These patches occur due to the insulin-stimulated growth of skin cells, which happens when the body produces excess insulin due to insulin resistance. Skin tags, or small soft pieces of hanging skin, are another sign. Again, these often form in areas where the skin folds. Like acanthosis nigricans, skin tags may be linked to the excessive growth of skin cells stimulated by high insulin levels. Other potential skin changes include dry, itchy skin, or poor wound healing, both of which can result from poor blood circulation due to prolonged high blood sugar levels. If you notice these skin changes, it's important to consult your healthcare provider, as they could be indicative of underlying insulin resistance. Number 3, polycystic ovary syndrome in women. Women may encounter an additional early sign of insulin resistance, the development or worsening of polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS. PCOS is a hormonal disorder strongly linked with insulin resistance. As we discussed, when insulin resistance arises, the pancreas compensates by producing more insulin. Higher levels of insulin can lead to an increase of androgen hormones in the ovaries. This hormonal imbalance can result in PCOS causing symptoms such as irregular periods, excessive hair growth, and cysts in the ovaries. PCOS itself can exacerbate insulin resistance, setting off a cycle that can be challenging to break. It's crucial for women experiencing symptoms of PCOS to reach out to a healthcare professional. Number 2, brain fog and difficulty concentrating. Brain fog, categorized by a lack of mental clarity, poor memory, and difficulty concentrating, is another potential early sign of insulin resistance. This might manifest as forgetting where you left your keys, struggling to focus on tasks, or feeling mentally cloudy. Our brains, like other organs, require a steady supply of glucose to function optimally. When the body is insulin resistant, less glucose is able to enter the brain cells, potentially leading to cognitive difficulties. Moreover, insulin resistance contributes to inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. Chronic inflammation can negatively affect brain function and over time can even lead to structural changes in the brain, further impairing cognitive function. On top of that, chronic high blood sugar levels can damage blood vessels, including those in the brain. This could potentially lead to reduced blood flow to the brain, again negatively impacting cognitive function. A diet rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and other brain-healthy nutrients can support cognitive function and reduce insulin resistance. Likewise, regular physical activity can enhance blood flow to the brain and help manage blood sugar levels. And number 1, increased urination. Increased urination, especially at night, can be another indicator of insulin resistance. It might seem surprising, but there's a logical explanation for this. As your kidneys work to filter excess glucose out of your bloodstream, they have to produce more urine. This process can lead to frequent trips to the bathroom, even disrupting your sleep. Moreover, increased urination can lead to dehydration, which may prompt you to drink more fluids, potentially causing a further increase in urination. Increased urination isn't exclusive to insulin resistance and can be a symptom of various conditions, including urinary tract infections and kidney problems. Therefore, if you notice a significant increase in your need to urinate, it's essential to speak with your healthcare provider. And there you have it, 8 early signs of insulin resistance. Number 8, persistent fatigue and low energy levels. Number 7, frequent hunger pangs and cravings. 6, weight gain, especially around the abdomen. Number 5, high blood pressure and elevated cholesterol levels. Number 4, skin changes. 3, polycystic ovary syndrome in women. Number 2, brain fog and difficulty concentrating. And number 1, increased urination. If you notice any of these, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have insulin resistance, but they are early warning signs to keep an eye out for, which is important because diabetes often goes unnoticed. If you are concerned, speak with your healthcare provider and get tested, and follow the guidelines discussed in this video and our other videos. We hope you found this useful. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or tips to share with others. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell button. And don't forget, you can claim your free gifts by clicking the link in the description below or visiting us at diabeticstalk.com. We want to keep making informative, research-based videos for you. So if you gained value from this video and would like more of it, you can send us a super thanks by clicking the thanks button at the bottom of the video. We're Diabetics Talk, and it's our mission to bring you the best tips and tricks to help you fight obesity and diabetes. Thanks for watching. We hope you're having a diabetes fighting day.